Let's just demo trade now. I mean, that maybe could have been more obvious, but it's whatever. Let's look for paper longs if this inverses. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just imperfect. I really like it longs if we get this. Where is my sticky notes? There they are. Okay. I like the IPG here. I might take this as Venom. I'm gonna try this.
Order filled.
Okay, we're in this as Venom here. I will run this all the way back up. I'd run it up to these equal highs. I mean, there is an unmitigated gap there, so we gotta be careful. Is market just bearish? I guess we got a 5-minute gap there. Okay, 2 off here.
Order filled.
So far, 1 win. Nice, bro. I'm not going to go against the RTH gap, guys, so I don't really have a ton of regrets. That's all good. We're getting bearish SMTs. Will that mean anything? I don't know, because it's the macro. So, April 6th. No, not April 6th. April 7th. This might get violent here. Just depends. Might also go lower. Watch and see. You know, this is a 30-second gap. It could be 2022 model. Looks like we might just be bearish. Yeah, look at the external gap.
Stop filled.
So the rest got stopped at break even. Must be really bearish. This was half. This was half off. Half got taken off at 2R there. So. So far, 1 win. So, okay. Any new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps. Right there. Why is it bearish? Who decided today to be bearish? What the heck? We rejected a new week opening gap there. Should have had that marked out. Let's see if anyone's watching this. Oh, there's 3 watching. Let's go. Yeah, so, I mean, guys, I'm not perfect. I can't be perfect. I'm, you know, never gonna not mess up, and I'll journal it. I tried. Was looking at, remember, I really wanted to see that 5-minute gap reused, and I'm pretty sure it was on the 5-second. Like I said, I mean, it's okay. It really is. Just move on. That's why paper trading, so I can just get more practice executing. I know a lot of my issues come from execution. So we're gonna get pin bar here. I will enter this pin bar. Nope, we don't get it. If it's off an end dog. Ooh, look at that 2-minute one right there. It's forming as a PSP. But are we off a key level? Surely there's gotta be a Reaper gap down here. Yeah, look at this one. So watch that. We are getting very close to this. Okay. This actually is crazy. Hold on. Do I want to take this? This is too crazy to take. That's too crazy. I'm not going to take that. That's not even realistic. Okay. Wow. Very crazy displacement. Once again, you know, bias was just wrong today. I can't be too upset. It's all good. Bias was wrong. I mean, it was a giant IVG, but usually don't want to go against the RTH gap. So I'm not upset. It's like I said, I just know I'm gonna keep showing up, and reality is I'm gonna have good trades too, really good trades. So I'm at 1 win for the day on demo. Why is it so bearish? I'm actually kind of surprised. Random guy, your bias was right. Maybe just I'll clean the chart up a little bit. I will keep our true opens for the session and the day and the week. Yeah, I'm an imperfect person, you know. Who isn't? I mean, daily inverse, we had a lot of inversion for value gaps. This is obviously staying high resistant, and we push into a rejection block into that. So it's all good. So now we have this new week opening gap. I mean, here's the close, here's the open. Could that be all it wanted to draw to? I don't know. But we're obviously in deep discount. We're off the bottom of the NWAG. We just got a pin bar here right after 10 a.m. Looks like, oh, it was almost a precision swing point, but it is a pin bar. If you guys like this, you could take this as a hand of FA, or maybe you want to call it my Cosmic Edge model. I kind of like it, but it's way too bearish. The nice thing is it's off the bottom of the NWAG. Yeah, definitely requires a lot of patience. But yeah, this is why I trade demo. I like getting practice. I can't do one trade a day and get the practice that I want to get. So first presented for Vigap. I'm not gonna lie, guys. What the heck happened with that? We ended up rejecting it, huh? Wow. Wow, that first presented for Vigap actually held really, really nicely. Hey, what up, BNT? It's been a while. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, so if you had bearish bias going into the day using this first presented for Vigap, and actually I do wonder, like, maybe it is best to mark it out including the volume balance like this, and then you get a really clear short. Really clear. Yeah, I would mark it out, including the bond balance here, I guess. And then, like, it's like sweep, and then basically internal sweep. See this? Okay, check this out. This is exactly what you want to see, guys. Internal sweeps, it's interesting because internal sweeps can be not necessarily having to take the high. Like, for instance, this. Well, we obviously swept out this. What up, Emfort? How's it going, bro? Got 5 people watching. Let's go. So, it's interesting because I can look at this and say this is external. I'd honestly call this kind of, I don't know, half internal, half external, and then this is a little internal sweep right here. And then we, you know, at this point, time and price aligned, this inverses, we go lower. Anyway, let's go to live trading. What the heck? Yeah, I remember you, bro. What the heck is going on here? It's 10 a.m., so, I mean, if it's going to reverse, it could right now. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. Jeez. Jeez, whoa. Okay, my bias was like about as wrong as you can get. Holy crap. I honestly kind of want to zoom out. Why are we so bearish? What was this? Like, what was the... Did we soup true week open? Yeah. Looks like true week open got manipulated. Wow. Wow. I became liquidity today. You can see it's a high resistant liquidity curve. Right? So we were talking about this liquidity. We were saying we don't know if this is going to be high resistant or low resistant. Obviously, ends up being high resistant. And then we get a Phoenix model on the 2 hour into that. It's crazy. Wow. Look at the 10-minute outside bar. Look at the 15-minute outside bar. Wow. Wow. Gotta have more patience, guys. I think that trade wasn't that good. The trade that I took. Dang it. Gotta have more patience. It's hard. It's hard. You want to have patience, but you want to have no fear. You don't want to have fear to execute your trades. You did call it, Javier. You called it. Man, that 15-minute outside bar. It's pretty nice. Dude, I don't know. You obviously can't. This is really, really not fun to long. But I don't really want to short either. Where are we drawing to? We drawing to proof stays low? Surely we gotta reverse. We're back inside this 1 hour gap, no 30-minute gap. I think this might get reclaimed. So maybe we look for something off of this. I think we're in pretty deep discount at this point, and I think this will get reclaimed. Surely, at least somewhat of some kind of retracement off of this. We just got a 1 minute change in state at the bottom, but there's no internal sweep. It's like, ugh, ew. Ew. How did you know to be bearish, Javier? Man, I learned something new about how to mark out first center for value gaps today, though. Like, I know to include the volume balance, but I didn't realize to include the volume balance when it looks like this. Even when it looks like this, include the volume balance, because now it's like it works better. So I'm learning every day. I don't really care past that. I'm learning every day. That's what matters to me. We might be getting a 2022 model here. I honestly think this is a 2022 model on the 15-second. I'm going to try this. I think this is going to be a 2022 model. And we're in deep discount. Oh, let me mark this out. I want to see how many to long.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
I'm trying this long. 2022 plus. And I haven't stopped out yet. I haven't got stopped out yet.
Stop
Alright, got
filled.
stopped out on that. So there's one loss. Maybe that wasn't that great of a trade. It's all good. I just like trying trades in mass volume though with paper. This re-entry will be better. I can't show my screen, but if this closes, I'm gonna re-enter. This re-entry is gonna be way better.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm gonna go break even. Actually, not yet. Okay, I'll go break even now. We're really bearish. Holy. I'm about to get break even. Yeah, I got
Stop
break
filled.
even on that. Okay. Maybe over trading a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I should stop over trading. I'm still green on demo right now. I think man. What are you guys thinking right now? Oh my gosh. I was totally right about that trade. This is a 2020. I was totally right about the 2022 model. Probably shouldn't have gone break even, huh? Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have. Look, we were in such a deep discount. Man, I knew that. I knew that. Look at that. Look at that. I think I'll actually just switch between... I might have TradingView on this screen, honestly. That way I can... Yeah. I'm having it backwards. That's weird. I wonder, can I get two tabs of Tradevate open at the same time? I guess I can. Okay. Well, nice. You want to take yesterday's low and retest it before looking for longs. Okay. Makes sense. Well, guys, 5-minute gap here. You guys think it's still bearish? It could be really high time frame expansion, right? What do you guys think? I want to hear your thoughts. We obviously had Phoenix model at the high here. Are we going to take out low of week? Previous week's low. Seems like a reasonable target. Previous week's low. So, if you guys can't tell, like, this is classic Phoenix model into high resistant liquidity. Right? You just have S&T, have high resistant highs here, and then rejection block gets used. Honestly, I maybe should have considered that this could be high resistant. I should have been a little bit more thoughtful of that. And you can see you could use this 4-hour rejection block as a PD array to go short. Probably should have been more thoughtful of that, but look at that, right? So this, once again, Phoenix model into high resistant liquidity is going to be really nice. Really, really nice. So you have that, and then basically that you can see that's essentially what the reason is for this V-shaped dump is the Phoenix model. Is we pop into that rejection block, we go lower. So anyway, yeah, we're just watching and waiting. Do you guys think we'll hit previous week's low? We're obviously in deep discount, but you know, when you have expansion, usually you'll just continue. We have a 5-minute gap here. We could try a short off of it. Once again, guys, just so you know, I just try a ton of different stuff when I'm trading on demo, so don't necessarily think that I'm like over trading or whatever, because that's kind of like the point of it, is that like I'm just taking a whole bunch of different trades. You think we're weekly bearish? Tuesday took high of Monday and S&P, creating SMT in the high of week, in my opinion. Plus, after opening, create another SMT side hourly bearish SMT. Yeah, I could totally see it. It's valid. Yeah, so I'll probably look for a bearish continuation here. We got a clear draw, which is previous week's low. Now, then again, we'll just have to see. So we're popping up into the high of this 5-minute gap. So once again, guys, I just take a lot of different stuff on demo because I'm mainly the reason I demo trade. A lot of people don't get it. What's the point in demo trading? It's to practice executing, right? It's to practice executing. As far as everything else goes, I just need to get that practice executing. What up, Nigerian? How's it going, bro? How are you? But that's the main reason, because if I can't execute, I can practice all I want, but if I can't execute properly, then I'm going to get cooked, right? So, watching this 5-minute gap here. Looks like it might be inversing. Possibly becoming inversion for value gap, or other possibility is we IOFED this. Guys, that trade that I wanted to take on the longs here is up 10R now, right? That 5. I said this is probably a 2022 model. I was right. I was right about that. I was right. I said this is possibly a 2022 model. Why did I think that? Because any trades today I just turned in. Yeah, I took something that maybe was not the best, but it's hard, man. I'm just going to keep showing up. But guys, I said this was possibly a 2022 model. I was 100% right, but we needed to wait for internal liquidity to get swept and then a line time frame inversion here. And then when we get this, we go higher. So there's your 2022 model. Now we're up in this upper 5-minute fair value gap. So we might need to rebalance back to premium of this displacement. Looks like we just did, so that checks. So even though this inversed, it's pretty bearish. Right, boom. 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 So we can take a look at this, kind of see how we're interacting with these. We might end up, let's see. We might end up reusing the new week opening gap. You know, most ICT traders most of the time only trade 1 minute or higher, but you are pretty good trading so small times. That's unique, I won't lie. Thanks. I don't really care what most other ICT traders do. I'm not an ICT trader. I'm a trader according to my own discretion. I mean, it's just alignment of time and price. If you do what everyone else is doing, you won't be special. I'm just saying. If you just follow what everyone else is doing, oh, this is how I have to do it, you won't be in the 1% that make it. Sorry, but it's just just the reality of statistics, right? You can't be the outlier if everyone's being the outlier. Jake, can you trade the 1 second time frame? Yes, bro. I was back testing this the other day. Look, check this out, right? Check out. We're gonna go on a little side quest here real quick. You're not gonna believe me, but there was a 1 second trade yesterday. check this out, right? New day opening gap. Check this out. This was so clean, actually. Like, this was ridiculously clean. It was like a really, really clean 1 second trade, too. It was, what day was this? Monday. Okay, so we're watching this N-Dog, right? I was already looking at this 15-minute unfilled, there was a 15-minute gap here, right? So we filled the 15-minute gap, and then at the top of the gap, there's a new day opening gap. Look at how perfectly we fill this, right? New day opening gap. So why would I have conviction in this as a 1 second trade? Well, time and price are aligned, period. Because it was a 15-minute, 5-minute, and 15-minute unmitigated gap that got completely filled, and an N-Dog resting at the top of it. And then we completely filled the N-Dog as well. So we got external liquidity sweep of these highs, internal liquidity sweep of this high, and then check out what happens right as the top of this N-Dog gets hit. Right, so dropping down to the 1 second. This is going to blow your mind, right? But dragging this all the way over, it's going to take a second. Oh man, it's not going to let us go. I might have screenshotted it. Might have screenshotted it. Hang on. Yeah, I did. So we perfectly filled the new day opening gap. That was at the high of the reason it has such a high credibility as a 1 second trade is because it's off. It's after filling completely a 15-minute unmitigated gap. That's the reason. But then pin bar, boom, and then that's like a 20-yard trade off the 1 second, right? So that's all I wanted to show you. It's okay. I don't need to go back that far. I already got a screenshot. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Okay. So once again, I was looking for this to get filled, and that is exactly what's occurring here. So this is pretty sweet. I think we'll get short continuation shorts here, and with that in mind, ooh, look at the 15-second change in state. I missed that. We have external liquidity swept right here. Oh my gosh, I missed it. That's a nice, right, 15-second change in state off the NWOG there. So it's okay. Maybe we end up getting another sweep, but dang it. Look at that. You guys see what I'm seeing? Right? Hold on, let me show you. So, how do you define CISD? Every order block is a CISD, but not every CISD is created equal. You have to use your own discretion to know which one's the best one to use in the context of the trade. So look, we fill this, boom, change state. This is my shadow model right here, right? So we're gonna go down 4 projections, probably. We could look for a 1 minute change in state off of this, but I'm not really seeing a good internal sweep. And if anything, we might have inversed the 5 minute. Oh, looks like we inversed the 5 minute here. So that actually might be bullish, and we might be using this 5 minute as an inversion for value gap. So if this 5 minute is an inversion for value gap, what's your definition of CSD? I just told you, an order block. Down close candle before an up move, or up close candle before a down move, and it could be a series or it could be a singular candle. And it's all about context. Dude, this actually might be this inversion for value gap might back test, and then we go higher off of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go enter longs on Actually, maybe we actually just look for a CISD retest here. Maybe let's go for some let's have some patience here. I think we gotta wait. Let's wait for a CISD to get retested. So I'm gonna enter on that wick. I'm gonna try this for 3 cons at this. Let's look at SB Pro.
Order filled.
Okay, order just got filled, I'm sure. Once again, I don't usually do a lot of CISD retests in my live trading, and the reason I do it on demo is because it allows me to get practice with these CISD retests. That's a big reason why. Right? So when we come up, and I'll go break even if when we hit this liquidity curve essentially, because I don't know if it's going to be low resistant or high resistant. So I'm going to go break even when we basically hit this high. But that's another reason I like to do a lot of paper trades, is because I don't know necessarily when we're gonna get like I'm bad at the CISD retest trades, as you can see by maybe this failing, right? But we'll see. But yeah, we will go break even if we hit this essentially. But the reason I like this is because we already have a 5-minute IPG. So the 5-minute inverse, now we are backtesting, efficiently filling it, and then changing state out of it. So we're using the IPG as our PD array. And then maybe longs check are going to play out. Once again, I just like taking a lot of different trades. So y'all can hate me for that, but I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever I want. So we're going to go for 4 projections. Very simple 4 projections here. So up to the high of this. Nigerian. Nigerian's like, let's go. Let's go. Alright. So now I'll definitely be break even, and definitely, ooh, whoa.
Order filled.
So 2 off there. I'll trail 1.
Stop filled.
Holy crap. That ended up being like a... What? That ended up being like... way more than what I wanted. That's crazy. Alright, so there's another win. What was that? 176. Wait, how much RR was this? Yeah, probably. So I took 2 off at around 4R or 3. It looks like it was 3R, and then another one off at 2R. So 2.75R, I think, maybe 3R. Okay, let's just call it 3R. I think it was 3R. So there's another win. So I'm at 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 break even on demo. You weren't expecting that to work? That's funny. Okay, so now we're inversing this. Can you explain why you took that trade? Yeah, so we have a 5-minute fair value gap that inversed. 5-minute fair value gap inversed. So, so I saw it efficiently get refilled, and then I aligned the 5-minute with the 15-second, and then we have a 15-second change in state of delivery right here, but I entered on the wick. And then I took it back up to the high. So this is aligning time and price, right? And this is another thing about these retests is, you know, it's just kind of like, I don't take a lot of these on my real account because they are definitely more scary. I'm not going to lie. I can't sugarcoat it. The CSD retests are definitely more scary. They just are. Honestly, though, I think we're going to get shorts here. You can see we have an external gap, and maybe we get a third sweep. But, yeah, there you go. So, I'm at 2 wins on demo, 1 loss, and 1 break even. So, let's go back here. So, the case for longs right now is we have inversed the 5-minute, right? 5-minute inversion got efficiently backtested, filled. The case for shorts is, well, it's just really bearish. That's the case for shorts. Sent you a trade from how I framed, sent you a screenshot of how I framed the trade. The trade that I just took. Oh, you're looking at a new trade. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to get something similar to that. Oh, this is a high time frame trade. Wow. Nice, bro. That's awesome. Great, Javier. Okay. So now what should we do? Let's see. It's obviously very bearish. I think we've rebalanced the premium, using this upper external gap as, you know, we obviously use this. Now, on one hand, the 5-minute inverse. On the other hand, I actually kind of want to fade it, if I'm being honest, because it's just really bearish. This 5-minute inversion has no external sweep, or no internal sweep. There might be external, and we have previous week's low below, which is just pretty strong draw on liquidity. So 5-minute unmitigated gap. Looks like, Jake, why did you take it on, why did you take it on your live? You would have made money. Because I have rules. I have rules. I do 1 trade max a day. If I don't do that, then you know, It just I do one unlimited break evens and wins one loss max. And I don't a lot of time it's kind of scary to do those CISD retest trades for real because they do fail a lot, but they're good risk to reward. So yeah, probably delivered a previous week's low. We've swept out this high. Looks kind of like accumulation. Where's true opens? I think it's going to end up being bearish. And I think that IPG is just a trap. Is there no new true open? There's no new true open. So honestly, guys, here's kind of what I think's going to happen, right? I would not be surprised if this played out at all. I think we are going to come to the high of this 5-minute unmitigated gap here. Or I guess now it's been used, so it's not really unmitigated anymore. But I would not be surprised if this played out. Where we come to the high of this gap, we fill it, we get a triple sweep, right? So we swept out this high. So this is like the Wyckoff pattern where it's like high, higher high, third higher high. This ends up being accumulation. We form our new true open somewhere within here. And then we go lower. Something like this would not surprise me. Jake, do you trade IPG retest? Yeah, I do. And I literally just refer to them as normal IPGs. Because, yeah, I do. I take them literally, I refer to them literally just as normal IPGs. So I think we're going to get longs up to here. The new true open is going to form. Let's see where the low time frame true open is. So I think we're going to go up, and we're going to come, like I said, come back up, fill this unmitigated gap, get one final third sweep into this high of this gap, and then go lower, We have a 1 minute for VI gap here. I kind of want to micro scalp longs, especially if there's a bullish SMT here. Should I try micro scalping? Because I think we're gonna get longs up to. Does Phoenix model use CISD? Initially, I thought it did, but no, it doesn't. You don't need CISD for Phoenix model. You just enter on the rejection block with SMT. Honestly, guys, I think this will be IOFED right here, and then we run it back. We're gonna run up and get a third sweep. $10.52, we don't have that yet. But I think this will be IOFED. Do we got any new day opening gaps or new anything like that? Nope, just this new week opening gap. Okay. Any first presented for VI gaps? No recent ones. Okay. I need to always make sure these are on. What does this have sometimes do an arrow and sometimes it doesn't? How much backtesting did you do before you decided the Phoenix model worked? I have backtesting going back years. Like the past. Look. I gotta look at the chart right now, but I mean, look how much I have folders full of trades from every month, you know, going back like 18 months, and each of these have, you know, folders full of trades from every day. I was right about that IOFED. I want to micro scalp this. We're getting 15-second change in state. I should have entered. See, I should have been watching the chart. We'll still get it. We might need to get an internal sweep into this BPR. This will be a Venom model. Wait, I gotta check SB Pro. Sorry guys, I can't read chat. I'm gonna check SB Pro. We just got a whale that market sold. Okay. Yo, volume imbalance here. I'd include the volume balance. Wait, okay, watch this. This is gonna be Venom. We're gonna get a 1 second snipe. I mean, maybe probably a 5 second snipe here. But we're gonna Venom model hit this. Boom. Hopefully we sweep this, and then we're gonna go. So this is Venom model. We might not use it though because of the volume balance there. I want to see the Venom model get hit. We just got a whale that market sold though, so I have a lot of conviction in longs once we get it. Okay, Venom model. Honestly, should I just take the Venom? Low key. Let's just try this as Venom. Oh, well, I'm missing it. Dang it, I missed it. I missed the Venom model there. This is the hard part about having multiple screens. Not having multiple screens, because I have to switch back and forth. Is Venom model from ICT? Oh my gosh, I could have caught this trade! I said this! I said this was gonna happen. Y'all saw me call that out, though. I tried. Messed up. Dude, I called that. I was gonna enter it. I couldn't get TradingView open fast enough. Dang it. Dang it. That would have been... How much RR would that have been? That would have been 8R. That would have been 8R had I been able to get the entry. Rip. Rip. Well, I called it. That's all I have to say. Look at this gap here. I think this could be a continuation gap. I mean, I want to see us come back to the high of this. Thanks, bro. I was trying to open up TradingView. But it wouldn't open up. Venom model. I made a video on Venom model. Go watch it. Basically, you have overlapping. You'll have a fair value gap on the sell side, fair value gap on the buy side, and then a candle which purges liquidity. In this case, purges into this fair value gap here. So I knew this was Venom model. And you can see the high of this candle comes in at right there, and you can see that is called the Venom candle, and there's no drawdown off that Venom candle. So this is Venom model right there. Once again, I tried to enter. I couldn't switch over the screen fast enough. I'm gonna just have TradingView open on that screen, and I'll reach out on my phone. Rip. Rip. Oh my gosh, I can't switch the screens correct. I'm losing it. There we go, finally. Hey, maybe we end up reusing Venom model. That'd be crazy. Dude, I called that. I still want to see us kind of like get a triple sweep into this 5-minute unmitigated gap. Change in state just occurred. This just looks like it's going to deliver us higher. I don't even know if it's aligned with anything, but it looks like it's going to deliver us back up. Probably should have tried it, but there's no real, like aligned time frame key level, so I didn't take it. But this just looks like it's gonna deliver us higher. But it's like, I don't have a model framed right here, so I guess this is a 1 minute gap though. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're still gonna use this Venom model again, I'm pretty sure. I think we need to come back up and take out the high into this unmitigated gap. ICD also released a model that is the same. Wait. A Venom model that is the same, or yours is different? Yes, this is the ICT one. This is not mine. I don't own this one. This is the ICT one. Okay, I could try this again. Should I try the Venom model again? We still have S&T.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm trying this again.
Order filled. Stop filled. Stop
Didn't
filled.
play out. That time it didn't play out. So that's another one for the losers. Dude, it's unfortunate because the other one I would take, and that one would have been 8R, and this one I take and it's not, it loses. That's kind of unfortunate, but... Oh, stop it. This is so confused. This could not be more confusing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just have it be this screen. Oh, but the problem is I can't show you the trades. Nah, I need to be able to control it better. So I'm gonna get rid of the other screen. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this screen. So I won't really be able to show you the trades when I enter them. This looks good though.
Order filled.
I entered it kind of late, but it's all good. I think I'll just microscope this, dude. I don't have a lot of conviction in it. Like 1-to-1. The problem is, I'm supposed to be at break even, but I got a late entry, so it's annoying. I'm supposed to be at break even. This is why I gotta practice executions, because that matters. It does. What just happened? What the heck? It's hard though. It's hard to not mess it up.
Stop field.
Okay. Messed up that execution. That should have been a break-even trade. Once again, I just take lots of volume with these trades. So, I should have had an 8R win. Whatever. I think we're still going to run back up because just the way that I wanted to get this gap filled. It might end up being high resistant, and I maybe should want to look for shorts. Yeah, so this 5-minute inverse. We got 1052 now. Okay, where's 1052.30? Okay, so yeah, that was a manipulation to the upside, or we're sweeping it right now actually, and it's actually bullish. We get a 15-second outside bar here, or pin bar, precision swing point. Ooh, look at that pin bar. We have a whale that sold in within this 950 or 1050 candle here. Oop, pin bar. I could try this, but it's just a random pin bar. I like it because it took true open, so I'm gonna try it. Nah, maybe not. Yeah, let's try it.
Order filled.
Why not? No,
Stop filled.
Come on. This is really bearish. Once again, I do a lot of volume of trades with these demo trades, and a lot of them end up being high IRR, so... Oh my gosh, I got wicked out, and we're still going higher now. That was interesting. We actually got the pin bar, and then we took the low. Jake, when are you due 1 on 1 second? What? Would you want me to do a 1 second trade? Guys, chat, should I do a 1 second trade? Should I try a 1 second trade, chat? The way you're going to get a 1 second trade is you really have to align time and price, right? You guys want me to try a 1 second trade, chat? Yeah, the only way you're going to get a 1 second trade is if it's like basically a super small key level, like it's like a tiny volume imbalance, like a tiny key level, and then undeniable accuracy delivering from the key level. That's when you get those 1 second trades. If you guys want me, I could try 1 second, but this is staying high resistant, and we just manipulated 1052 to the upside, and then we're delivering lower down towards previous week's low. 1 minute just formed an outside bar. Yo, we do have a propulsion block here. We actually were just pushing into it right above 1052, and I missed it. Oh my gosh, we missed the Dynamis trade. Dang it. I was on the wrong side of the market. So, okay, this is all it needed is we didn't even, it's that bearish that we didn't even need to come take that a third time. But we have a order block. Wow, I missed Dynamis. Dang it. Dang it. That was nice, actually. Order block, propulsion block, and then delivery lower. I missed this. Dang it. Could this not have been more obvious, actually? That actually kind of makes me mad. That was not a hard trade. So order block, propulsion block. And then basically the trade is, you know, you just take your line time frame. You take your line time frame, move off of this propulsion block. Probably this 15-second change in state. No, we have not taken previous week's low. What is this? This is garbage, dude. Don't. Dang. I mean, you look at this and it's just like, wow, this is pretty clear. I mean, I'd mark the whole OB out like this, actually. Oh, man, it makes me mad. Like, I messed this up. This was obvious. It's hard to see everything in the moment, but we ripped off this propulsion block. Jake, I'm halfway to passing an eval. Thanks for the call outs. Hey, if I'm helping you, great, bro. Great. I'm just trading on paper though. But hey, if it's helping, then good, I guess. Yeah, so look at the 0.25 on that propulsion block there. Yeah, man. That's just... I knew it. Sorry. It sucks. It sucks because I totally knew that we were going to get this. I just didn't... I was looking at the wrong thing. I didn't see the propulsion block. Oh, we got a huge whale market sell. We just took previous week's low. I don't really think it's bullish at this point, but as far as the whale market selling, if there was a long opportunity, it'd probably occur after previous week's low is taken. But I feel like I'm just kind of like, it's kind of forced. Everything here is forced here. I don't know. But that was definitely a pretty significant objective. Look over here on the left side of the chart and look for like the pure imbalance in price. I call these pure BPRs. Basically, just like where's the truest inefficient section of price. I kind of just nicknamed these. But where's the truest inefficient section of price? A lot of time you'll find them on the 1 minute. Yeah, so there's one there. Oh, we had another whale market sell. You guys think we'll react off of previous week's low? Kind of have to use the bathroom. it's just unfortunate because that Venom model would have me up on paper for the day, like a ton, and I couldn't get out Tradevate to take it because the whole screen issue. So I gotta get a new HDMI splitter so I don't have to deal with that. Dude, wow, we are so bearish. Jeez, imagine you took profit with stop loss after taking previous week's low. You might end up catching just like, you know, the whole weekly expansion if it's a bearish week. Be crazy. So, honestly, very high time frame bearish. Wow. Wow, that's just crazy. I guess the only thing I can think of is, you know, maybe we draw to this 15-minute fair value gap. Dude, it's hard to stay bearish, but it's hard to be bullish too. It's like, it's tricky. It's tricky. Um, 3 minutes left till live trading window ends, and then I'll be done. And yeah. I mean, this propulsion block was really nice. I like the 10-second CISD off of it. I like the 5-second inversion off of it. 5-second change in state is pretty low. Whoops. Anyway, just gonna keep showing up, guys. Not perfect, but I'm getting better every day. I think this propulsion block lines up well with the 10-second. I mean, you could take this as a CISD, or you could take this as a CISD. Am I showing the right screen? Let me see. Yeah, I am. Yeah, guys, trading's hard. It's really hard. Yeah. It's exhausting. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I took that Venom model and I'm up on the day a lot, so on demo. And I should have saw this propulsion block. I don't really like anything down here, and I'll probably end the stream in 1 minute. It's like, how am I supposed to get a trade in here? It's tricky. I don't think there will be. Javier is shorting at 980. Good luck. I'm honestly done. I'm not taking any more trades, guys. Should have had a massive Venom model win, but I didn't. Couldn't get on the chart and execute it fast enough. So, okay, well, 1 minute left. Honestly, we could look if this inversion for value gap after taking previous week's low is gonna play out. We could look for a micro scalp to the upside off of it. Might just tape read this. It's probably not worth taking it for real, but you know, 2-minute inverses, drop down to the low time frame and kind of just see if we use this BPR. Oh, we want to include the volume imbalance, so include that. gonna pop a gradient on this. I know it's the 2 minute. I don't care. Yeah, my live trading window is over. I'm gonna watch this 2 minute. Is the 1 minute closed? Two minutes closing with a lot of displacement. But we have an external gap. I don't know. Are we gonna get through this external gap? 5 minute? Inversing? Javier's shorting at 980. Okay, so Javier is in shorts. I am also probably looking at shorts here. I mean, the thing is, previous week's lower is taken, so it might be bullish. Yeah, I mean, it's a instant V-shape IPG. It's hard. I mean, even with the external gap, it is kind of like, am I really gonna ignore that? I don't know. Might try a microscope long. This might be the last thing I try. Five minute, about to inverse. It's also possible this is just an IOFED for shorts. We might need to get a internal sweep. No internal sweep here. Did the 1 minute inverse the downside? See, we're still wicking into the 1 minute gap. But it's about to inverse. I'm gonna try a microscope long. We finally have internal sweep.
Order filled.
I'm in.
Stop filled.
Dude! I missed that! Ah! This is why you take profit with stop loss. Dude, that would have been my biggest trade ever. Holy crap. That's insane. What just happened there? I can't believe I missed that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I think we're gonna get shorts now. I know, end my live trading window, but whatever, I don't care. I still wanna look at the charts a little bit longer. Did the 5 minute end up inversing? It didn't even inverse, did it? Did it? Honestly, no. No, that did not inverse. Or did it? Nah, I can't tell. I guess it did inverse. I guess it did. Wow. But the thing is, there's a volume balance above it, so not really. Didn't really inverse, but... Honestly, I think we go for Dynamis to the downside, and this is like the last thing I'm going to look at is... I want to see a continuation to the downside. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll Phoenix into this, and there'll be a Phoenix model. So that was another break even. I'm gonna try this 1 minute Phoenix model. This is the last trade I'm trying, and then I'm going off. $24,069. How many cons? It could end up being Dark Phoenix. Should I wait for a low time frame change and stay off of the Phoenix model? That will be actually a lot cleaner. We'll get way higher RR. And that way, in case it does end up sweeping the high, then I'll still not mess up. Okay, I want to try this really badly. There it is. low time frames are open. I hope it doesn't take forever to happen. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see if this plays out. Come on, I just want to be done. Actually, I should just be done. It's 15 minutes past my lecturing window. I want to see if this plays out, though. Tape read these longs. Not taking. It might stay high resistant. Come on, I just want to go up to the Phoenix entry. That pump. I know, bro. I don't know what that was, but it was in line with my microscope. I mean, you know, we inverse the 5 minute. Okay, finally, we might actually get it. Problem is to have patience to wait for internal sweep and I don't know, I have to wait for an internal sweep and whatever else. It's like we might just not get that. We might just go lower here. I want to try this. Open up trade fake. Come on, come on. Or not. Change of mind. I want to see the rejection block. Get hit. Well, this still could deliver us lower. I'll take read. Once again, I want to see that rejection block get hit. That'd be cool. I know it's 20 minutes past the end of my live trading window, but I'm really wanting to see this rejection block. I want to get practice with this. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. So we want to see us hit this rejection block. It might barely just soup it. Here's accumulation. Yeah, this should give us continuation to the downside. It might have been what we need is that internal sweep. So this right here, whoops, might be high resistant. Look for whales here. Jake, Javier, have you guys ever used Lucid Trading? I've heard of them. Some people really like them, I think. I don't really know. Phoenix Zero is probably gonna work out here. Either that or we will go 0.25 above the rejection block and it'll be Dark Phoenix. Yeah, 730 is all the way up there, so I don't think we're gonna go up there. Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. All right, now I'm excited for this. It's gonna be fun. All right, so Phoenix entry, right? We're hitting it. You can see, there we go. That is the exact high so far. So I'm watching and waiting. Let's project. Let's do range projections of the accumulation range while we're waiting. All right. Puts us about here. Perfect. Okay, we just souped that rejection block. We might need internal liquidity sweep. I'm gonna wait. Might also be better to measure it out like this. Or maybe like this. So there's Phoenix model. I want to see internal liquidity swept. Come on, give me internal liquidity sweep here. I think we'll continue up. I think we're going to get internal liquidity sweep into this. You really have to be patient with these. with these load time frames. How did I go all the way up to eight people? That's crazy. It was like 2 and then 8. Dude, so this right here so far, the Phoenix Sentry has been used off of that 1 minute rejection block. I'm curious. I want to see us get internal liquidity sweep and then align time from change in state here. And this rejection block is, you know, somewhat decent because it's into high resistant liquidity and it's taken, you know, this liquidity here. So finally, internal liquidity sweep. Okay. I'm interested in shorts right now. We might hit CE of the rejection block. We might not. It might not need to. We just hit -1 standard deviation of that range, which is perfect. Okay. So it's a 1 minute rejection block. Let's line it with 5 second, and let's go off of this change in state right here, and then I will see if we get this. Finally, internal liquidity has been swept. But I have to look and see how many cons to do. I mean, it might need a third sweep, right? It might, and with that in mind, I might want to wait for this 15-second. Phoenix 0 just got hit, bang, right? Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Yeah, I'm looking for this rejection. Once again, it could be Dark Phoenix souping the rejection block, but I'm more interested in this as just a regular Phoenix 0 here. Did that change state? I cannot tell. We're about to get another close here. That closed. Bang.
Order filled.
Woohoo! Alright, my stop is at the high. This might get a third internal sweep though. We'll see. It might get a third internal sweep and then I'm cooked. Yeah. I might do a re-entry if it goes up again. Yeah.
Stop filled.
So I'm at the. I do have a loss limit on demo, just so you guys know. I think this is just gonna sweep one more time and then it's gonna get it. Yeah. Okay, trying it one more time. There we go.
Order filled.
Last time, and then if this fails, then I'm completely done. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. No.
Stop filled.
Alright. No way. It's gonna go now. We just filled the rejection block. I gotta respect the loss limit. Whatever. Like I said, it's very possible it's just Dark Phoenix and then we're gonna soup the rejection block. Right? I'll tape read. I'm just tape reading now, guys. Once again, I like trying these riskier things on demo. That, you know. Wow, we just delivered right through this rejection block. That's actually kind of surprising. So Dark Phoenix. So once again, you kind of want to project it out like 0.25 above the rejection block. If this is going to be Dark Phoenix like this, then it's going to go like something like that. I told you this was a possibility, right? Where we soup the rejection block with SMT. So you can see how this would be about one projection above. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. There you go. I knew that this was quite a possibility. So just project this out one projection above the rejection block. Actually, I meant 0.25 of a projection above the rejection block. So basically, you're souping the rejection block. Yeah. So you can see here Dark Phoenix playing out. Oh, that's the tricky thing about these Phoenix models, guys, is sometimes they end up being Dark Phoenix. Yeah. Where we super rejection block with SMT. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream, but, you know, yeah. Tricky conditions with these Trump pumps, you know what I'm saying? Trump is making these conditions tricky, but you know, we saw the longs in here, and we saw the shorts in here. Just messed up them really slightly here. I tried to catch a 2022 model there. So, I tried to I missed the Dynamis there. So... Alright, I'm gonna be done. Yeah, I'm just gonna be done. Once again, just so you guys are aware, all these demo trades, you know, they're just to try out different things that I would not usually take normally. So, just so you guys understand, like, and also a lot of it is to practice execution and gain conviction and abnormal setups, I guess. Yeah, with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.